And we're back to learning Gimp, and this time I'm going to show you how to create an easy collage effect from scratch. So we're going to create the frames ourselves. This is the starting point, a simple image, I've called it original, and I copy it. It's always a good idea to create a copy. In this case we actually need it, but for safety reasons always create a copy. We create a new frame, so we need an empty layer, call that frame, and it's transparent. Now use the rectangle select tool, drag something like this. I've got black and white selected here, and I go to edit and fill with background color, which is white in my case, then select none. So this is what we've got here. Use the rectangle tool again. Now we'll create the cutout. You don't have to do it by hand. You can also use specific numbers, so here on the left hand side, position and size. But for our tutorial it's fine if I just drag it by hand. I have to invert it first, so select invert. Now right click on the frame layer, add layer mask, selection is active, and I confirm via add, and now we have the cutout, select none. So first frame is ready. I need to have the frame layer active, so not the layer mask, the frame layer. Then I go to crop the content right here on the layer. Move it around, scale it up, and even rotate it. Let me do all of that here. And we want to have more than one, so I simply copy this layer. Then I press M for my move tool. Then I press Shift S for the scale tool, or Shift R for the rotate tool, and I mix it up. Once you've got a specific size for your frame, it's a good idea to keep that size for the other frames as well, so that there is some consistency. I'll create 4, that should be enough to show you the effect, but obviously you could add more or even have less, it's up to you. Now we want to merge them all, so go to your top frame layer and click on the merge icon down here until you've got all frames on one layer. Again, we'll use layer, crop the content. I use the move tool, M, and maybe I scale it a little bit up. So Shift S, left click on it, confirm via scale. So we're done here. Next up is we want to select everything that's outside of our frame. Best way to do it for any image is to just use the paths tool and then go over your outer frame right here. As long as you are in the white, so on this actual frame, everything is okay, so you don't have to be perfect. Just have to make sure that your entire line is on a white background. When you've reached the starting point, just hold Ctrl and then left click. This is going to close your shape. Then right click, use select, and from path. Now let's switch to our original copy layer, right click, add layer mask, selection is active, and then confirm. Select none. Let me give it a different background color that has not the same color as our white frame. And you can see this, the effect that we want. It looks good to use the original again and then just desaturate it a little bit. So this is going to make everything desaturated that is outside of our frame, while the inside of the frame is still colored. I think that creates a good looking effect. And in general, this is the process that I would use to create this collage in Gimp. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.